What's up, everybody? Welcome to Make Things Tiny. My name is Mick. So, there's a brand new tiny house community that's outside of Nashville, Tennessee. If you remember, a few months back, I did an interview with one of the owners before it was open, and now they are open. They are ready for people to move in. They've got tiny houses on site, and we are doing an extended tour of the entire community. You don't want to miss this one. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's see this extended tour of Tiny Homes Village outside of Nashville, Tennessee. All right, I am here with Jason Fazio today, one of the three brothers of Tiny Homes Village. Super excited to have y'all back on the channel. Excited to introduce you to everybody. Thank you so much for being here, Jason. We're very lucky today. We get to see a full tour of the brand new place now that people can go ahead and move in. So yeah, the floor is yours. Go ahead and take
All
us through
right.
everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're super excited. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we're doing here. This is our tiny home village. It's open now. Let's see, this is the entrance. And that wall will eventually be a mural. We're going to put a mural there that says welcome. Let's see, this is our street. And then that'll be a mural that says goodbye. So that when you're leaving. And behind that wall is where all the trash pickup is. So that's where the dumpsters will be. And then this is 45 acres of beautiful land in the Cumberland area in Middle Tennessee. It is close to lakes, rivers, the Cumberland caves. It's close to all kinds of beautiful um, nature around here. And also, it is very close to hospitals, Walmart, big box stores. So that was one of the reasons it took us 3 years to find this land, is because, sorry about a little out of breath here. I'm walking through this. It's 45 acres after all. Um, so it took us 3 years to find this property because we wanted something in the middle of nowhere and close to everything. And that was difficult to find. And that's what we found here. We are literally, I can do a little 360 turn and you will see mountains all around. It's pretty amazing. And today's a cloudy day, but on a sunny day, this is gorgeous. I mean, as gorgeous as it is now. So here are our lots. We have 16 of these lots in our first phase that we just finished and are ready to go. We are looking to put about 200 lots here eventually in these 45 acres. We'll do that phases at a time, a few phases at a time. Over there, as you can see, are a couple of barns. Those are going to be the community center. So in those, what we're going to do is first we're going to let the phase one residents be here for a couple of months, a few months, and then we'll talk to them and say, you know, what do you guys want? Do you want laundry there? Do you want storage units? Do you want an event space? Do you want a shared workspace? So whatever they want, we'll close that barn and close that barn and create something. And between those two barns is where the visitor parking will be. And now we are here at the first tiny home. This is from Nordic and Spruce. It's a great builder in Middle Tennessee. They're in Monterey, Tennessee. It's a lovely little tiny. Let me show you around that. And that's the beautiful view. So here we go. Let's look at this beauty. This is like a it's like a singer-songwriter's dream. Honestly, it's just white, pickled. This is missing a guitar. It's all it's missing in this area. It's so beautiful. So you can put a bed there. That's elevated. You can put a bed there. That picture window is just a dream. I love how they cut out the windows uh, in this tiny home, and they put skylights, which are beautiful. The kitchen is very nice. Um, let's see. We have a bathroom here and an amazing, beautiful shower that feels like a sauna, to be honest. Just huge and really nice. And then there's a little bedroom here. And again, with the windows, just looks like a painting back through that. And then they also put a skylight in here. There's storage up there as well. But it's just beautiful. They did a great job with this. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And so that's the first tiny home. And that again is from Nordic and Spruce. And this one, this model is for sale, but this one in particular has already been sold. So it's leaving in December, I believe. But he can build anything you guys want, and you can even get this very model. This one here is Great Lakes Tiny Home. It's a large one. This is about 388 square feet, I believe. It's the biggest one we have on site. This one is for purchase, and it can stay here. So they're just putting this one here for us to find a resident in it. This place feels huge. It is big open space here. It has a kitchen that's it's definitely a cook's kitchen. It's regular size oven, regular size everything. You have an apartment size fridge, hookups for washer and dryer. The bathroom is very nice. It's got this shower that is huge and brilliant. And then it has storage everywhere, this place. This is a pantry here, just in this wall. It's got storage in every nook and cranny. It's a beautiful place. Oh, here's the bed. Like I was talking about storage. This one has, did you hear that? Air pressure assisted lift. Yeah. So it's a huge space for storage down there. And then another built-in beautiful large closet. And then over there in the corner is another place where you can, that's where it's a 19-gallon water heater, I believe, but look at all that space. You can hang clothes or store things there. So this is again from Great Lakes. And here are the stairs up to the beautiful loft. So this is a loft. It's quite large. This is a great place, I think, for kids too. But also you can put a bed here. It has a great cross breeze with these two. It's very, very nice. Let's see. Let me take you down here. Yeah. So that is the Great Lakes tiny home from Ohio. I can give you some more specs, but I think, Mick, you have the specs. You might be able to read them later or put them down, but to do exactly what it is. I do know it's 388 square feet. And it's 42 and a half by 11.3, I believe, is the size of this beautiful tiny home. Let's see. What else do I want to tell you? So we're going to have a walking trail that's going to go all around this property. And it'll be a gravel walking trail. And then down there, where you see where the tree is, there's a little river there that we're going to uncover and make it a little stone river. And then we're going to put a bridge over it. So this tiny home is by Tiny Mansions. It is not finished yet. So those two are. This one is not yet finished. It is beautiful, a little more modern. And it has, so this area here, this tiny home does come with a large deck. It gets to both doors. This whole area is decked. So when you open those doors, it's like an inside-outside space. It's very nice. And then, let's see, just had a gentleman here that came over to see it. So this is the entrance. And then here's the living room. There's a hookup behind that for a TV. And this is another, I'm telling you, there's not a place you can stand here and not get a view. There's always a view. And there you can get another deck and kind of make it an L-shaped deck around it and then open all doors. And it's like the house became that much bigger. So let's see, we have a full-size sink, with a wonderful view. We have a countertop and an oven. We have a regular size for a huge fridge, a regular size fridge. And then the bathroom here is also super modern and clean. The shower is huge, and it's very, very nice. It has a little glass partition here. And then down there are hookups for a washer and dryer. So you could put a washer and dryer down there. And then off to the bedroom. It's it's quite large. There's room on both sides of the bed, and then there's a little storage unit. You can put one of those pull down bars, or you could do shelves, or you could do um, uh, all kinds of storage. So, and then here's the other door. And if the deck is going to be, that is going to be the deck that's going to go here. So, and there you are. It's a beautiful view. Um, so the lots are $550 a month. It includes water and sewage. It does not include electricity. It does not include internet. Internet, we've had a great luck with Starlink here. So that's really, really good and easy to get. And then, and then water and sewage are both included. Let's see if we can. I really wanted to get you guys over to the pond park, but it's pretty far. So I'm just going to walk over here and show you guys.
I was gonna say, so if someone wants to bring their own tiny house, is there some sort of like approval process for them? Do you accept most types of tiny homes, or are there restrictions?
We accept most types of tiny homes as long as they're certified. When we accept tiny homes from any builder that builds certified tiny homes. So these are we have 8 that we recommend, 8 builders that we've partnered with, that we've talked to, that we know the quality of their work, and that we trust can deliver on time. So we've listed those, and these are 3 of them, and we've listed those on our website so that you guys can, anyone who's looking to build a tiny home or needs a new one, you can really bring anyone here, but we just wanted to make sure that we had some that we recommended
Okay.
for everybody. Yeah.
And for
So again,
for
this
the
is
most part,
45.
for
Sorry?
the most part, since you have so many acres, I know one thing that people are kind of concerned about is just whether or not their communities will change over time. But since you have so much land, it's unlikely that it'll become a construction zone over the next 5 or 10 years because it's so wide.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's huge. And also it has 2 entrances, one in the front and one in the back. Do you see where that little white building is?
Yes.
You see that? That is a chapel built in 1870. It's a historic chapel, and it has a little cemetery next to it. And there's a big sign with a list of all the fallen vets. It's a beautiful place. You can walk to church every Sunday, I think. Um, so there's 2 entrances. One is next to that white chapel, and the other one is where we came from. So in terms of building, we won't be coming in and out of the same exit that residents are using. We'll use the back one as we're building. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. Okay, that's helpful to know.
Yeah. So see all that looks like a golf course? All that green, that is also part of our land. So our land
Okay.
goes all the way to there. And there's a pond right there. It's a circle. It's about an acre round pond. And we're going to make a park there. So people will have grills and fire pits and just places for people to create community. So that's, yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
pretty
That's
fun. Yeah,
great.
it's been a huge passion project for my 2 brothers and I. We've been working on this for, 3 years. We've been looking for land, and we finally found the land last February. But it's been a difficult search because we were looking for something that was in the middle of nowhere and close to everything, and that's a difficult thing to find. So we finally made it here, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, we've had other experiences with land that we've made offers on and they accepted. And then when they learned we were putting tiny homes on, they took it off the market. So we've had a hard time finding land and getting hold of it. But we finally got this one. And boy, am I happy that the other one didn't go through. You know, everything has a reason. So uh, this is just lovely. It's just so close to everything.
Can you talk a little bit about that? You said it's close to like Walmart and things like that. So what would the drive be like if someone wants to go to the grocery store or do shopping
Yeah.
if they
So
decide to move to the
yes,
community?
yeah. Yesterday I went to Kroger. From here, it was 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, I got
Okay.
to the grocery store. Walmart Supercenter is 18 minutes away. Let's see what else. Oh, we have a hospital that is 18 minutes away. Very important. A large medical center hospital that's very close by. Uh, we really have all the services you need and all the big boxes you need very, very near. Nothing is further than 20 minutes away, which was kind of our goal, was to find something that, allows you the comforts of modern living and still being surrounded by mountains in this beautiful place. And the night sky
That's
here
awesome.
is
Okay.
just amazing. You know, it really is. How was
That's
last
great. No,
night?
I think it's
The
awesome.
stars so bright.
What would you say has been the biggest challenge now that everything is, for the most part, ready to go? What would you say has been the biggest challenge with creating the community of this size?
Yeah, it's well, I mean, finding the land, really. We've had great luck talking to other village owners, other tiny home village owners, in this time that we've been searching for land. And they all gave us great advice, and it's been very, you know, just very nice, very gracious. And so we've learned a lot about the business from them. So we were able to avoid the biggest challenges that they went into, thankfully, which is codes, really. So that one we avoided. But then, you know, the regular challenges of an entrepreneur starting a business, uh, we've had. But honestly, it's been great. We've had amazing neighbors here. So we've had a neighbor lend us their tractor. Just lend it to us for us to work. It was just something that you don't see usually, and so it was a great surprise to realize that the community around this is just wonderful. So we're just coming from a drought here, so this is a little low. But around this pond, we would have grills and maybe a fire pit. And then, as you see here, if you follow the ridges, see that ridge there? Over the ridge is where we'll put the tiny homes. So over here in this area, it's going to be, the tiny homes will be a little more separate from each other. And this will be the last part we develop. So we're going to develop all that first. But look at that beautiful white chapel on the hill. If that's not just perfection.
Well, I think the last question I was going to ask is, so for anyone that's watching and they're shopping around, they don't have a tiny house yet, they're not really sure where they want to stay or like where they want to like move. What would you say is sort of like the most important things for them to keep in mind, and also what do you feel like Tiny Homes Village is providing that maybe they won't get somewhere else if they find another community?
Yeah. I mean, well, always a developing community is always nice to be at the beginning of a developing community because you can shape it the way you want it. And, we're so open to shaping this. That's why we haven't done anything with the barns yet, because we want to take people's input. So having a say in how the community forms is going to happen when you're here, when you're one of the first ones here. Uh, and the idea is we'll have raised gardens. I keep remembering little things that we're doing. We'll have raised gardens.
Okay, so if someone's watching and they're like, okay, this is awesome, I want to do this. Is there some sort of like, do they just reach out and sign a lease? Is there like a reservation? Is there a fee to reserve their spot? How does that process work?
Yeah, you can just go to our website and you can either schedule a phone call with my brother, Andrew, and he'll walk you through every little detail and answer all your questions and try to help you as much as possible. We're meeting a lot of people that are in the process of buying tiny homes and they need some guidance with that. So we try to provide that help as well. So if they call and just talk to Andrew, he can probably help you through figuring out what you need. And we have, our website has a application, a rental application. So if you're ready to take the plunge, then just fill out the forms on our website, tinyhomesvillage.com. That's homes with an S. tinyhomesvillage.com is our website. Yeah. Did I say we were in Rock Island,
You did
Tennessee?
not. I don't know if you did.
So there's a tiny little old town called Rock Island, and that's the city that this is in. This is a part of. It's a beautiful part of the country. It really is.
No, it looks great.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that you were able to get so much land and that you still have enough space to put as many homes as you do. And the pads are pretty good size as well too. It doesn't look like people are on top of each other, which is huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and we have a handyman talking about our friends around here that we've made lately. A handyman approached us, and he offered his services to do the skirting and decks and all these things. So we have actually a menu from him to do decks and skirting. So if anyone needs that, we have that already lined up as well.
That's great for people to know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you taking the time to walk us through this. I don't think people really get a chance to actually go through and see what the communities look like beforehand, unless they're in a position to go and do a tour right away. So I know this is going to be really helpful for a lot of people, and there'll be descriptions and links to everything so that they can reach out and hopefully find their new place. But yeah, I'm excited for you all, and I appreciate you taking the time to just walk everybody through everything.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic community. We've had a couple people visit today, and they're super excited about it. So we have 6 people committed already, and we have a lady moving in tomorrow. So it's moving along. We have 16 lots available for the first phase. I think there's 9 now available of the 16, and we've only been open less than 30 days. So they're going fast, but we'll have more, So hopefully your viewers will give us a call and just start a conversation. Really, that's what this is about, kind of discovering a transition, to minimalist tiny living. So just, give us a call, and we want to be part of that transition and help you through it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jason.
Cool bean. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate your time.
All right, that is Tiny Homes Village outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much to Jason Fazio for taking the time to walk us through that, just for having the vision, all 3 brothers for having this vision of this really awesome community in a beautiful space outside of a major hub for all things music, close to shops, 20 minutes from Walmart. Everything that y'all are going to be able to want or need is here. They've got y'all covered. So make sure that you click the link below in the video so that you can get connected. Make sure you check out the tiny homes that are for sale as well too. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can also check out the original interview with Andrew if you have questions about more the origin story, that sort of thing. But yeah, reach out, ask questions, find your new home. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And don't forget to think tiny. I will see you guys in the next one.